price of Bitcoin plunged this morning after Britain's Prime Minister and Chancellor of the Exchequer called for new laws and regulations to control cryptocurrency trading. Yesterday, Theresa May prompted fears of an imminent crypto crackdown after saying the government should be looking very seriously at virtual currencies and their use by criminals. Chancellor Philip Hammond then explicitly called for regulations to govern the trading of Bitcoin, whilst also praising this potential of the blockchain technology which powers it. The politicians were speaking from the Swiss town of Davos, where they are attending a gathering of the globalist elite called the World Economic Forum. In the early hours of this morning, the price of Bitcoin began a slide which saw it lose about 10% of its value as it dropped from a high of about $11,600 to a low of just over $10,500. The price of Ripple, Ethereum and hundreds of other cryptocurrencies also nosedived. However, Britain probably shouldn't take too much credit for the fall, because the cryptocurrency price drop was probably caused by the closure of a Japanese exchange called Exchequer. More, elite banker calls on governments to control Bitcoin trading with strict cryptocurrency laws. Prime Minister Theresa May, who has already inspired the creation of a cryptocurrency minted in her name, said, "I think in areas like cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin we should be looking at these very seriously precisely because of the way they can be used particularly by criminals. It is something that has been developing. I think it is something that we do need to look at." Separately, Hammond said, "I am interested in Bitcoin. The Bank of England, as you know, among the central banks, has been leading on looking at Bitcoin. Look, it is a very interesting, new development. I think we should be cautious about Bitcoin. And possibly, we do need to look at the way we regulate this environment before the amount of outstanding Bitcoin becomes large enough to be systemically important in the global economy. It's not there yet, but it could get there soon." To view this video, please enable JavaScript, and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5 video. What is really important is that in regulating cryptocurrencies, we don't inadvertently constrain the potential of the technology that underlies it, the blockchain technology, which has a wider and more important application. The cryptocurrency markets are famously volatile and tend to react very badly when governments propose new laws. In the past month, there have been two separate bloodbaths, in which the price of thousands of cryptocurrencies plummeted. Both of these slumps were triggered by news that countries including France, Germany, South Korea were considering introducing new laws to control the trading of digital dosh. It's famously difficult to know exactly what's going on in the market, so it's not entirely clear whether fears of a Westminster crypto clampdown can be entirely blamed for the mini bloodbath which took place early this morning. The collapse was probably driven by the shutdown of Exchequer, which abruptly suspended all withdrawals today. More, Bitcoin fueling trade in elephant tranquilizer drugs so strong it's considered a chemical weapon. More, did Nostradamus predict the Bitcoin price boom way back in the 16th century?